Oh, what's going on, everybody? Z here. Welcome back to some more StarRupture. Today we've got a base, a factory to expand because we have more to do. That's right. We're going to get right on into it. Hopefully you all are having a wonderful day. I'm having a fantastic day. Can't complain. So where we left off last episode, we got some basic stuff done here. So we've got, we're level 3 on basically everything except for the moon energy, which we are working our way towards. We are, what are we at? We're at like 80%. We are also working towards clever robotics, which is going to give us the building drone, which is huge. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead. We're going to knock some things out. I think we're going to go do a little bit of exploration. This is going to give us the map. And once we get the map, we can have, obviously, map things. We can become mapographers or cartographers, if you will. But I really want to get this building drone before I do a whole bunch of base building because it's just going to make things a little bit easier for us. So let's get the map and then let's see what can we do for this. So we can do wolfram plate and wolfram wire. As far as upgrades go for the fabricator, what do we need for plate? We need 600 wolfram bars in order to make wolfram plates. Making wolfram plates would speed this up probably substantially. So I think that might actually be worth doing here. Let me see. Does this have wolfram bars in it? Just a few, I might say. How many did I need? Did I need 400, 300? I think it was 300. It wasn't 600, was it? I hope it wasn't 600. Smelter, fabricator. It was 600. Okay, so we need 200 more. And we also need data points, but we had some data. So we're going to get wolfram plates going. Wolfram plates only require, I do believe, the wolfram bars. So we can literally just change the, we'll just change the recipe on these, make those, since all we're using them for currently is for research stuff anyways. Let's just make the research stuff we need and send that off. Now, once we do that and we get the drone, we'll then go do some base building. Now, in the meantime, let's go do some other stuff. I have some ammo here, and we've got some things that we need. So we need blueprints in order to unlock some crafting items. So, not the smelter, the fabricator. So if we want to make, for example, rotors, we need to find this rotor blueprint. If we want to make tubes, we need to find the tube blueprint, so on and so forth. All of these are blueprints. Now you pick those up randomly from either cargo drones, dead bodies, or, you know, points of interests, POIs. So we're going to go explore this POI first because we're kind of like right here by the base. And we'll see how it goes. Also, do I have... Okay, I have 42 basic building material. Let's grab a little bit more because if we are out far away and there's a rupture, we can just build ourselves a little habitat and we'll protect ourselves. Because if we don't protect ourselves, then we're not going to protect ourselves and we're not going to have a good time. And we don't not want to have a good time. Actually, is this done already? Oh my gosh, look at that. This one's already done. Okay, so let's go unlock this. We're going to switch those over to the plates. So we're going to do this. Fabricator, let's go in here. Let's insert those. Wolfram plates are now unlocked. I'm also going to go in here. And I'm going to build basic building material. We're going to max that out. And then let's go in here. And let's switch these to recipe plate. Now, these don't have anywhere to go. Right? Because plates are, yes, plates are still bars. But we need to output this somewhere. So we need to bypass our current thing. Let's do this. Let me go in here. Let's grab our rail. We'll go from here to here. And then we'll just deconstruct this one for now. And we'll flip it the other way. And then we'll do rail from here to here. That'll put it on this line. And then we can go over here and demand those items. So I believe it's these ones. Yeah, so let's actually go ahead and swap this to plates. On both of these. All three of these, I guess. There we go. Okay. And we're going to have to clear a few things here. So take all blocked. There we go. Okay, and then here come the plates. Do, 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 do. Now that gives us, I believe, quite a bit more. Yeah, instead of 4, it's going to give us 15, so much better. But now my inventory is completely full of some wire, but I think we can utilize that for something in here. So I've got, let me see, let's sort this. Yeah, we've got a lot of wire. Do we need wire? So we can put 300 there, 300 there. Yeah, see, look at that. Get rid of some of that stuff. We also have a bunch of titanium rods, so we'll throw some in there. And we're looking good. Okay, so let's roll. Let's do this. That's going to get this going much faster. And then hopefully by the time we get back, we will be able to, we'll have our building drone. And then we can really get building. So I'd like to at least get miners placed on that node, those nodes, I should say, because there's multiple. There's like 6 over there. There's like 7 over there, and then like some over there. I'd like to get miners placed on all those, cores placed on all those. But if we don't get to it, it's okay. Also, I don't believe there's a blueprinting system yet. It would be nice, but like, I understand, you know, like technically at the release of this video, actually release of this video, it is out. The game is out. The game coming out today. Oh, exciting stuff. So, you know, early access day 1. It is what it is. I'm not expecting a whole lot, but I'm surprised at how much there actually is here. So anyway, leave a comment down below. Let me know. Are you picking up the game? Are you excited? Are you ready to build a factory? Okay. We're grabbing that for future cores. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna head over there. Now, we're gonna need our Pistolio because there is going to be non-friendlies. What is that? Is that drop pod right there? Is that a drop pod or is that that's a meteor? That's a meteor. Okay, or whatever they're called here. I'm gonna grab this because we're gonna need the cores for base cores anyways. Got that one. Nice. This game is gorgeous. Like, can we just take a second and appreciate the visuals on this game? Like, it looks so good. It is very surprising to see a game come into early access looking this good, running as well as it does right now. And, like, to boot is, like, the custom, like pieces and stuff, like our tools look very different than just, you know, a pickaxe or like a standard mining laser or something. You know, the buildings look fairly different. The structures, the miners, like everything looks really good. So they did a very good job. Anyways, I feel like that's about to rupture. I'm going to get over here and start clearing this. We're going to have to run. All right, we're going in. So you guys, yep, get out of here. Ooh, I don't want to be blue. There's no dry cleaning here. You know how long it would take to get that blue out of this suit? Stop it. We could use an extended mag. That's for sure. Okay, are we good? Oh my gosh. Be gone. All right, let's grab all this stuff. Get you and your nasty fart particles out of here. Oh, well, there's more. Be gone. Ooh, those still have lights flashing on them. That's cool. I see you over there. Oh my gosh, there's things everywhere. So I believe all these bio pieces, these are good for data, like research points and stuff. Okay, you can stop. Okay. You know, I'm curious. How much damage does this... Wait a second. Is the miner better than the... Is the miner better than the pistol? Like, it genuinely actually kind of feels like that. Let's see. Not exactly. No, not on those guys. Definitely not. Works pretty good on those, though. But you know what? Those pop very easily, I think. Oh, that actually... Yeah, not at all. Oh, what a terrible time to reload!
Officially, this is still territory belonging to the IRO and its partner companies.
Oh, wonderful.
It doesn't change the fact that they were here first.
Okay, are we good? Oh my goodness. There's still more of them. They're everywhere. I love this. I love that there's these little critters and enemies. It's fun. It's a good time. Okay, can I grab this stuff now? Where's the transfer all? Take all. Okay, there it is. Right? Yes. Get out of here. Be gone. Uh-oh. I was too close. I don't know what resource this is. I'm curious. Okay, let's see. Tablet. There's, I'm sure, a wonderful story, but you know. Helium-3 extractor destroyed. Oh. I'll take that. Okay. I'll take that. We're gonna get some helium out of this, but I don't think we actually have a use for helium right now. Also, all these little things on the ground, well, during the open betas or the play tests, some of them have useful stuff in them. So I recommend grabbing all of them. So like, for example, this has a Nutrigel, which is handy. I believe there was, maybe it was the first one, that there was actually like useful stuff in it. Not saying that it's not useful, but I'm pretty sure there was like a blueprint in one of them at one point. Okay, we'll grab those. Grab this one. Now, the good stuff is going to be in the buildings, for sure. So let's go over there. Hello, pile of rubble. Okay, so this is going to be broken, of course. So we're going to need to go around. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my gosh. I've made a mistake. There's a lot more here than I thought there was. If you guys could just like line up for me, that would be fantastic. We even have spitters over here. What? They changed it. You mean this isn't exactly like we played it before? Oh my gosh. I'm getting destroyed. Bad spitters. I got something for you. Come here. Come on. That's right. Where's your friend? Be gone, evil spitters. There's a lot more things there than I was expecting. Anyways, don't lose your cool. You can handle anything. Now, back to what I was trying to do. So we're going to scale this mountain. And we're going to go, whoop. We're going to jump right in here. And we're going to loot this. And then we're going to loot that. What is that? We're going to go in the mainframe. There's notifications here. There's conviction files, all kinds of wonderful things. My inventory is feeling full. Let's do this. Let's drop the ingots and like some of the raw stuff that I don't need. Also, helium, probably not going to need that. Star bites, nice. Blueprints are held in a different menu. So story items, those will be held here, I do believe. Another shipment has arrived. Clever robotics. Yes. Oh, good. That was a good one to have done. All right. Ooh, there we go. Tube blueprint and rotor. That's a 2-for-1. Awesome. That is fantastic. Item printer. We got some ammo and stuff like that in here. Very nice, very nice. Star bytes. I can hear you out there. I'm in danger. Okay, what is this? Serpent sticks, damage personal interface, and a lesser runner lem. Each to gain effect, double natural energy regeneration, lasts for 40 minutes, gain 30 toxicity, does not stack with other energy regeneration effects. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, I couldn't grab the serpent sticks? Well, that's not nice. Let's see. Let's eat this, and then we'll take the serpent sticks. Okay. Ooh, there's a storage. Take those. Did I have room? No. I didn't have room for that. What are these? Calorie blocks. Wolfram ore. Yeah, we don't need that. And then let's see, what else can we drop? Let's drop this 1 helium. And then we're gonna open this door. I heard you out. I hear you. There you are. I found you. And now you're dead. That's unfortunate. For you, not for me. Okay. Let's see. What do we got in here? Aqua fluid and some other LEM thing. Hey. Nope. Don't panic. Everything's fine. Stop it. We're not panicking. We don't do that. It's unprofessional. Okay, here, let's drop some of this random stuff here. So let's drop that. With the per plant, we can get more of that. We have lots of random foods. You know what? Helium-3, I'm going to drop that too, because I just don't think we need that. I don't think we're going to be doing anything with Helium-3 for a little bit, so sort that. All right. I probably should have cleared my inventory before I did this. Storage box. Starbits. Okay, that Life Giver LEM, that's what I wanted. I don't know what it does. We have not messed with the LEMs yet because we don't have one to we don't have a LEM station to do anything with. So, okay, what do we got here? What is that? A calorie bar. And then, oh, see, there's another LEM right there. Let's just eat the calorie bar. Calorie fluid? Okay, we're probably fine. Okay, so I think we've got everything from here. The most important stuff was blueprints, for sure. So let's head back. My inventory's full anyways. I just have stuff laying around everywhere. Okay, let's head back. I feel like there's going to be a rupture here coming pretty quick. Oh, hold on. I didn't look in here. Oh, story data stuff. War bonds, yes, please. So war bonds, that is something that we're going to need. So make sure you hold on to those. If you're getting them, keep them. We use those for a whole bunch of random upgrades on stuff. I believe we use them for upgrading the the weapons bench or whatever. I believe there's some upgrades on that as well that we need war bonds for. So make sure you hold on to those, and you get those from the dead bodies. So, and eventually, oh, do we have the map? Oh, we don't have the map yet because I have to hit the unlock button. Oh, there's a blue guy. Oh, there's a blue guy. You're dead. You didn't die. You're dead. You're dead. Very nice. Okay, back to base. Let's claim our prizes. Let's claim our rewards. Let's get the hopefully the builder. Our whole base is quiet. There's nothing running. We have no research stuff or no contracts being filled, so it's like super quiet. Oh, there's still stuff going on over here. It's still just uber quiet. You know what? I'm pretty sure I think we're still waiting on the map. I think we got the drone before we got the map. Yeah, so Clever Robotics. There it is, the building drone. And then this guy. Oh, no, there's the map. Okay, cool. So there's all of that. Now, where's the LEM station? I believe it's the better health. The future health, yes. So I'd like to get that as well. Let's see what we need for this one. This one could be titanium sheet or titanium rod. So let's get those going. If that's what, is that what's already going? We have one here. What is this one doing? This one's doing those as well. That one's doing those. Are you guys keeping up or no? You know what? Let's just do this. Okay, so we'll grab that. Wait, is that one? Is that 1 point? That's 4 points or 5 points if I did titanium sheets. You know what? We should just switch to titanium sheets. What do we need for the titanium sheets? Let me see here. Okay. Oh, also fabricator. Let's go ahead and put our blueprints in here. So we got the, like I said, blueprints are in this tab. We got that one and we got that one. And then, oh, we also have a bunch of stuff for points. So let's throw these in there. Claim that. Throw all of those in there. Claim those. Exploder piece. And then I believe this stuff right here is just only for the analyzing station. So like that part, damaged type valuable used in analyzing station. So we'll grab those. Awesome. And then let's also go ahead. Let's get in here. We'll use those. Oh, we should use this there. And oh, let's do that one and that one. Boom. Now we can make that. So titanium sheet. How many points do I have? I have 2275. We're going to need rotors. You know what? We'll wait and use those later. Okay. What do I need for the sheet? I just need titanium bars. Let me drop off some of these food items. Oh, we also have this. I just saw this while I was taking out my stuff. We have this guy, the security logger. That's 1,500 data points? My gosh. That's a good one. I like that. Okay, and then let's throw the LEMs in here because we just don't have the LEM station yet. Aqua fluid, these. Okay. So there's that. How many things do we need for... We need 600. So let's go grab the 400 out of here. And then we'll throw those into storage or into the station. We'll get the plates going. And then the plates we'll use for to finish out our research on some stuff here. So let's grab that. We'll do those. That was the wrong thing. I needed a tiny titanium sheet, not titanium beam. Well, we're going to have to wait a minute now. Darn it. All right. Oh, we should have our map now. So let's pull up the map. Look at that. We can see the things. There's a base core, orbital lander. Here's the area we were just at. There's a dead body there. SMB Purple Haze. Selenian's mining base. So you can see we got a monolith, some sort of pillar, possibly of alien origin. That thing looks sick. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. What is this? Unknown location. Could be worth checking out. I like that. I'm curious how far on the map we can actually go now. But let's see here. Okay, we're good there. We're good here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just wait for those titanium things to fill back up so we can switch over to that. And then we're going to get also a bunch of... we're going to get a bunch of base building material and go, like I said, we'll probably go start building some of the bases for the titanium and the wolfram and all that fun stuff. So you know what I just realized? Is I thought we were running these at max capacity. Wait. There's different purities? What? Okay, so this is 2 every 2 seconds. It's impure. This one is titanium ore. This is 4 every 2 seconds. What's this one? This is 2 every 2 seconds. So hold on a second. I could run another smelter. We could actually have one whole more machine. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize. Okay, hold on a second. How do these look? Oh. These look like rocks. See, these look really rocky. These look more crystalline, but still rocky. I mean, obviously, it's still a mineral. But like, look at the tops of these. The tops of these are a lot more smooth, a lot nicer than those. Those are kind of like, you know, like worn. Oh my goodness. Wait, so is the same thing true with wolfram? Is there like different qualities of shininess? Let's see. So this one is impure. So this is a 2 every 2. So that's 60 per minute. That's a 60 per minute. What about this one? That one's 60 per minute. Okay, so There's one more over here, though. There's one over there. Interesting. Yeah, look at the difference. That guy versus that one. That one looks much nicer than that one. This one looks cheap. Crappy. Garbage. Who would use that? All right, anyways. So the whole reason I was grabbing this. I was grabbing this stuff so we could grab and make some of the building blocks so we can go and get our base going. So let's go and make max, max, and max. That gives us like, oh, that gives us a lot. So we should be set up there for a little bit. Let me go grab this storage full of stuff again. I can't believe I did that. All 400 went to the wrong thing. Okay, let's titanium sheet. Thank you. Very nice. Much better. You know what's perfect is I conveniently placed that one that has regular purity on its own line, so I should be able to bring another smelter over here, no problem. I could basically, actually, I could just literally set it right here, and we could just connect into somewhere. Yes. Yes, is what we could do. Where would I put it? I don't know. I don't actually know. I guess I could put like another tower here and then connect these. Oh, and this one's already backing up though. Where are you guys going? Oh, you're going into storage. So that's making me think. Hold on, we're gonna play with an idea here. Now, typically, I believe how these things work is they take the shortest path. So I don't know if this is even gonna work, but what we're gonna try to do is I'm gonna put a line here and one right here. And what we'll do is we'll set up a line here. So what could be nice, and I don't know if it'll work or not, is maybe it'll bypass and try to go this way. Let's give it a second because some of those have already been called. And once they're called, once it says like, once this machine's like, hey, I have a request to send so much titanium to wherever it's gonna go, it might need to reset. You know what I mean? It already has its path planned. Yeah, see, that didn't help at all. So this is where it kind of shows that these don't work as belts, because if this was a belt line that was just a normal splitter, if this line was full, it would just start going this way. You know what I mean? So that way these wouldn't be stopping. They would just be going boop this way instead. But since it's not a belt line and it's not using a push system, it's not pushing all resources out. It is, it's a pull system where these are now having to be requested. So interesting. It's just, it presents a different set of issues, and it's like a different, I don't know, it's just a different system that I'm just not used to working with. Yeah, so basically to me, this whole second line that I just built right here, like this one and this one, completely worthless. Like there's almost no reason to even have it because they're going to take the shortest route from point A to point B. So that means that belt upgrades or rail upgrades are going to be very, very important. Where do we start getting those? I feel like it's Clever Robotics. So multi-rail 3. Rail modulator, a connector for drone rails, allows the splitting or merging of up to 3 rails. Rail V2. Okay, so number 6. Level 6 is going to give us the rail V2. So that's going to make the rails faster. But that's okay. There's ways we can get around this. So let's finish and let's get our plates here. There's plates done, and we'll go ahead and put some more into titanium beam. And then let us swap recipes. Recipe, titanium sheet. Recipe, titanium sheet. That's going to mess up everything for just a minute. Let's go into here. We're going to deconstruct this. And then let's go ahead and get our rail in here and go from rail there to there. And then this one back to here. And there we go. Now we just need to select these. So instead of rods, you're going to do plates. Then what are you doing? Rods, plates. What are you doing? Rods, plates. Perfect. And then hold on, let's give it a second so we can clear these. Okay, it looks like we're good. How is everything over here? Awesome. Okay. Oh, they are utilizing that rail. So since it updated, and it did another request, it is actually utilizing that rail now. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. Okay, so I mean, it is kind of working. I think it's moving faster a little bit. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, so everything I took out of the inventory. We got a bunch more of these. Can we throw those in here anywhere? Yeah, look at that. Boom. Titanium beams are now done. Rotor is good. We can throw some in there. Tube. Okay, so we actually need plates for that. We need rotors for that one. We need tubes for this one. So we need to finish this one off because then we need rotors to make this one. Titanium housing. I don't believe we have titanium housing yet. No, so we're going to be waiting on that one a little bit. So rotor for this one, and then tubes for this one, and glass, which I believe is part of the, not silica. Silica? Is it silica? Calcium. Is it silica or is it calcium? It's calcite. Okay. I couldn't remember which one it was. Also, we're going to do a test here. I'm going to drop this, and I'm going to drop this. And what we're testing is we're going to test that if you drop items like this randomly on the world, if there is a star rupture and the heat wave comes through, does it remove and evaporate the items sitting on the ground? I think it does, but I want to verify. Because if it does, awesome. Awesome, but maybe not awesome. I think the reason that we now have a separate storage for story items is so that way when you die, they are not lost on death, and they're shared with other players. That, I think, and I could be wrong here, is because I know specifically, my first time checking this out, I had an item that I needed for the story. I knew there's a wave coming. That's why I was hanging out here. I needed a thing. I think it was a rotor or something. It was in my inventory. I died. There was a rupture. All my stuff was gone. And it took me basically exploring the entire map to find another rotor laying on the ground somewhere. So I'd like to say I had a hand in that, but it probably wasn't. I'm sure lots of people had the issue. But okay. Let's wait for this rupture, and then we're going to go out, and we're going to go start building, because we have, like, lots and lots of things to build. We got to go clear this. We got to set up just so many machines. I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited. Oh, here it is. 3 seconds, 2, 1. Rupture as eruption has started. Prepare for impact. Okay, let's see. Do those things on the ground disappear? Okay, they're there. And great reset. Let's see. They're gone. And just like that, they are gone. I love it. I absolutely love it. That is such like that's such a good way for items to despawn. It's like, instead of them just disappearing over, 15 minutes, it's like, oh no, they get fried in the rupture. Like, that's so cool. I love it. It's like such a good respawn mechanic. Like, oh, these resources, I gathered all of the hydro bulbs. It's like, well, they're not going to grow back. You have to wait till after the entire world burns, and then you can have them back. I love it. All right. It is time to go and build a base. Let's do it. This area is good. I think we have... Oh, that one's almost done. What are we getting? Oh, the LEM station. Man, that's fine. We don't really need it. Okay. So we are going to head over here to the titanium. We're going to head over here. You know what? I might as well grab these on the way. And we're going to set up some base stuff. Oh, I guess we could activate this thing too for a minute. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let me grab these. Go ahead and activate this. This is going to cause aliens to come out and attack us, which is fine. It shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. I hope. Okay. We're doing good. It's just been so far these little ones. I don't think this one takes very long either. Halfway there. Is that it? I mean, this is like the first one that you're probably expected to... Oh, no, we got friends. Okay, we're fine. There we go. We got more friends. Be gone. Nasty. You're getting your poo particles everywhere, man. Don't do it. Okay, I think it's good. Yeah, we're good. Ready. Let's scan the area. So wait, what this is going to do? It's going to do a scan of this area. Ta-da. And look at that. Boom. Huge area. Fantastic. Okay. Let's grab our parts here. And then let's go do a little building. What? That was a scary sound. Why was there a scary sound? That was like almost boss music stuff. I don't want a boss right now. Can we not have a boss right now? No boss fight, please. That'd be great. Okay. Okay, so this is our next spot to build some base building stuff. So let's get our building thing in here. Let's get our base core and let's get our drone tool. You see why? You see why we wanted the drone? It is that good. Oh, it is that good. Okay. Let me see here. Where's our border at? Okay, our border's pretty large. I'm gonna go and bring it. Okay, let's go. Let's bring it this way. I don't want it too close to that because I do want. Actually, you know what? No, we could actually have them overlap a little bit. That'll be fine. Because then it will share the heat load actually. So let's put this right. We'll put it right there. That works. Awesome. Okay. So we need to go ahead and hook up, put miners on all of those. We need to get power over here. We need to get the smelters going. We got to do all of the things. It's also probably genuinely in our best interest to have a habitat and stuff like that as well. But let's get some power first. You know what? Actually, let's throw the habitat up. Let's throw the habitat like right here. And we'll get our airlock and all that fun stuff in here. We'll just put it like right here. Actually, we'll put it right here. So that way we have it. And then let's get some power on this. You know what? I just realized this hillside. We might actually have a bit of an issue with it. You know what? Actually, this is gonna. Oh, hold on. I hit the wrong button. This is gonna be an interesting thing for me to test, because if we go back to this, so pillar support and supported platform. This right here is something I have not messed with a whole lot. So how does this work? If I place this, if I place that there, building is not stable. Okay, so if I place this here, how do I place another one on top of it? Okay, hold on. If I do this, so let's say we did that one, and then I go in the build mode, and we get our power. Will it then put a thing on that one? No, it doesn't automatically build like a post going down. It doesn't automatically attach one of those. Interesting. I'm kind of trying to figure out how to do this on the fly. Okay, so if we go to supported platform here, and then we go like this, and then we go up like this. No, it's colliding with another building. Huh. Interesting. I'm trying to figure out how we're supposed to do this here. So what it kind of looks like is it looks like it's kind of a pain, but I'm gonna say that this is what we're supposed to do here. Is what it looks like we need to do is we need to build on the same level. So you can see the bottoms of those are like right there. So it looks like what we need to do is we need to know where we need to build, and then we can add these like that. And then with that, we can get a normal pillar in here. Huh. That didn't work either. Building is not connected with the ground. Okay, so instead, we're going to have to put a platform. Well, actually, we could probably just build a another pillar right here. Huh. Okay. That's not terrible. It's not terrible. You just kind of need to know where you're wanting to place it. And you need to know like what level you need to place the first one at. So like for this one, we need that one there, then that one there. And then same there and same there. Okay. That's not bad, actually. It's actually not too bad. I thought it was a little bit more complicated than it is. So it's fairly simple. And then what we can do is we can add more of these. And then let's say we need more support. We will come into here, grab our supports, and we know that for this line right here, we need this line, this baseline right here. So we can add another one right there and then do that. And we can do the same thing over here. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell where they're supposed to be. But yeah, that should work, and that should give us our support. Oh! That's actually not too bad. I was thinking it was gonna be a lot more complicated. That's not bad at all, actually. You just kind of need to know where you're gonna need it to start with. Now, where this could get confusing, but also not needed, is if you can't see the line, like the level you're working at. So like maybe if you're on a cliff, but anyways, looks good. Okay. So guess what? It's time. Let's do it. Let's get some of these set up. We need all of them on all of them. I'm getting too far away. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. There should be, isn't there another one up there? Is that it? Wait, is that it? I thought there was 6 over here. How many of those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there only 5 of those? Okay, so there's 4 of these, but only 5 of those. Okay. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. I'm sorry. Awesome. Okay, so let's go check our purities so we know what the what rates we're gonna get from these. So impure, I mean, we could actually, hold on, you know what? Oh, I wish we could just like have our build tool or like use our drone. Okay, so we've got what I'm guessing to be regular and regular, and then impure and impure. So 60, 60, 120, 120 would be my guess. So that means we can run a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 smelters. That would be max capacity. These both can have their own one, and then those two can be split to 2. So let's get some smelters in here, shall we? Let's do it. This is so exciting. I love having the drone. The drone is just like so much better. It's like the best thing. So let's see. Let's do this. And we need what? 6 of these? So building is not stable. That means that we're going to need supports, which is a good thing we figured out the whole support thing. So we know supports need to be what, right here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to lock a Z level with Y. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and place these like every other one. Actually, we shouldn't need any more this way because we're going to start probably hitting the ground again. And then we'll do those. And then we can get our smelters back in here. And we should be able to get these like this. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You can copy a building. Press Z when looking at a building to copy it. Oh, nice. All right. Now, we need to go ahead and run these. So that's going to get its own, that's going to get its own, and then those two are going to be split between 2. So, do we throw a storage on each one of these? No, I don't think we do. The reason we don't is it's excess heat that we don't need. I would love to, just to do it, but I don't think we need to, because this has its inventory of 100 anyways. So I really just don't see the need to do it. Also, you know what? Let's do this. Let's put let's just connect it into it. Why not? Let's see. Can we put one like right here? And then we'll run it down to this one. And then this one, we'll run it there. There. And then there-ish. Okay, and then let's go back to build. Let's get our rails again. And we'll grab this one way far away. Can we connect this to there? Heck yes. Connect this one to there. Awesome. And then we'll set this one facing that way. And then we're going to need ourselves a little bit of a splitter. We can actually split it like right here. So we'll put that one there. That one there. That looks pretty good. You can go this way, and then there to there. And there to there. Same thing with this one. We're probably going to kill power. That looks pretty good. Not too bad. Okay. Let's go over here and select what we want them to be building, because they're not going to do anything until we make a recipe selection here. And then we'll go through and fill all this in, you know, put stairwells and all that stuff in here in a little bit. But we want to do titanium bar. That's all we're doing here. Do we actually have enough power for all this? Oh my gosh, we actually do. I need some hydration. We need some drinkage. Let's drink these little hydro bulbs. Delicious. I can imagine they're like just like little water grapes in your mouth. Oh, I'm just gonna stop right there. Awesome. Okay, so there's those. Now, next order of business, we need to throw these into storages because we are going to start. That's all we're doing here. That's actually all I wanted to do here. I don't need to refine these down into anything. I just want to get them into ingots, and then we can move the ingots to where we want them. Same thing with the wolfram that's over there. So let's get some storage depots in here. Now, I'm going to put 4 storage depots in here. Yeah, I'm going to put 4 storage depots in here, and we're going to see how this goes. It's going to be, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and do this so they're centered off of like this. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to put, actually, no, let's do it. Let's build a staircase. Let's let this go downhill a little bit here. What kind of platforms do we have? So we've got shallow stairs and we've got these. Let's use these. Can I like... I wish I could just like... I wish I could zoop these. Or like, I wish there was an angled foundation piece that we could just like zoop across. You know what I mean? Okay, so there's those. And then let's grab this guy. We're gonna split it like that. We're gonna go like this. Can that not connect to those? Oh. That actually can't connect to those. Okay, so hold on, let's get our pillars. Let's mess with this. Let's see what we can do here. So we know our pillars need to be how high? This high. Let's go ahead and lock that level. Let's bring it this way. And we would want one, what, roughly here, there, and right there. Oh, I hate when I hit that and then I can back out completely. Okay, so there's this. Let's do that. And then this one. That was not the right spot, was it? Oh, I need to put a second pillar in. That's why. I messed that up. That was my bad. No. You don't need a second pillar. Oh, it's because we moved. Ah. Oh. Okay, hold on a second. So we moved down. So this level only works if we're at this level here. So we moved down like a few. Oh, all right. So, oh my gosh. Okay, actually, it needs to be literally right there. All right. Okay, so let's grab our pillar support. It needs to be literally right there. I think. Actually, no. It needs to be right there. Okay, do we lock the level? Lock the level. So we need one there, one there. So, oh shoot, that's not where I wanted it. You know what, let's just put them all right here. Just put a row of them. Okay, now we need a second row of these. And then now that we have that row in there, we should be able to go into cargo, this guy, and place that like that. Okay. Perfect. There we go. So that is kind of what we have to do. All right. So the pillars are kind of finicky. You kind of have to mess with them and kind of figure them out. Yeah. Yeah. A little finicky. And then I think from there, I think we need to go down again. And I want to go ahead down. I want to go down and I want to place just some platforms. So let's do something like this. How far away is that? Put those in. And then, so those aren't connected with the ground, but we can put these in and then they don't have to be connected. Okay. Sweet. And then let's grab some of these. Let's grab our rail line. And then we're going to feed these. So like this is going to go there. This one's going to go there. Oh, actually, you know what? How do I want to do this? Do we want to set this up this simply? Actually, you know what? Yes. Yes, we do. Because, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, you know what? I want to do this a little bit differently. The reason is because if one of these lines starts producing or starts needing more, I'd like them all to be able to feed every one of these. However, I don't know how that's going to work with this whole system. You know what? I don't think it's going to matter. We're just going to connect these because this can't produce more than 60 per minute anyways. This is the same. Wait, so this... You know what? In all actuality, what we need to do is we actually only need 3 of these. So we'll get rid of that one. And then what we'll do is we'll run these 2. No, I need to do that on the inside. What am I doing? Yeah, so we'll run these 2 to this one. You know what? I can make this look a whole lot nicer. We're going to. Okay, so this is gonna look a whole lot nicer. Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so we'll run this one down to here, this one down to here. We'll have 2 machines feeding 1 storage. There. Doesn't that just look so much better and more organized? Yeah, yes it does. I agree. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, I like that. That looks much better. Okay. And then what we'll do is let's go ahead and let's get some more platforms in here real fast. We'll expand out this way. And then this is where we're going to I don't know. We're going to do some shenanigans here. I already know it. I can tell, I can feel it. This looks awful. I gotta fix this. Ooh, level 4 unlocked. Look at that. Okay. Let me go and get these all in here. There we go. That looks much better. So those all connect there. Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna run belts, or we're gonna run our rails out here somehow. I don't know how. I don't really know how we're gonna do this. But we'll just hook these up like this for now. And then we'll have outputs. Like I said, I don't know how I'm going to make these so they all go into like one system. I mean, we could bring these, like, we could bring these ones over this way. Like, these go in and then have another one go in and then those ones go out. But I don't know. It could get a little complicated. So we're just going to leave it like that. And then just to make sure everything's powered and good to go. I don't know if powered means anything or not. We're going to go ahead and hook these. Ramp is too steep. Well, I'll be. Okay, hold on a second. What if we go from... What if we go from there to there? Ooh, that actually looks kind of cool. They almost look like slides. I want to go sliding. Wait, do we just do all of them? do we just do every one of them? I mean, they're kind of cool. I need another one, though. Oh my gosh, I need another one. We need one more. Okay. There it is. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. We got slides and everything. It's so funny. I love it. Okay. All right. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Now we can go down here and we can select the titanium. That's going to fire those up. It probably would have been better to put a straight thing across here and then do the slides, but you know what? I don't care. Okay. There we go. That's it. That's done. Our titanium bars, ingots being made. And then those are ready. They're ready to be sent off and to be processed down even further. So now we get to do the exact same thing over there. How much stuff do I have left? Oh, we actually used quite a bit of it. Okay, let's go back. Let's re-up our building material. I don't want to be over here building and then like run out of stuff. You know what I mean? Look at that. It's fancy. It's working. I like it. You know what? I feel pretty good about that place. I feel pretty good. All right, home base. Let's see. We unlocked something. We unlocked something. Future health. So we've got the LEM station now. Awesome. We're going to go ahead and play with that a little bit. And then we've also got the furnace. That is something new and exciting. Okay. What else can we do? Can we do anything else until, or do we need to get into the new stuff? So titanium sheet, we can do Selenium Corporation. That's going to give us a greater minor LEM. I mean, might as well get it. We can do titanium sheet and wolfram plate. Okay. So we can do all of these. That's the multi-rail equipment upgrade station. Okay, cool. So we could do Griffiths, Selenium Griffiths, and Clever Robotics, it looks like. Let's go ahead and get those going. So we're going to keep the left-hand side to the these. So there's those. And then let's see, the right-hand side can be the other plates. So Selenium Corp, Selenium Corp, and then there was one other one. What was the other one? Clever Robotics. Wait, did I do Clever Robotics over here? Oh, it could. Oh, Clever Robotics could be either. Oh, here, let's do this. Let's do no, it can't. Griffiths Corp can be either. So let's do one over there. Let me actually, because Clever Robotics is like very important to us. We want to do Clever Robotics. There we go. So we should have two of each. We have 2 Griffiths, 2 Clever Robotics, and 2 Selenium Corp. I might be stuck in here. Okay, I made it out. Don't worry. Where's our beeping? Is our beeping done? No, our beeping should still be fine because we still need the same item there. All right, so we got 1%, 3%, and then we should see, yeah, we have a little bit of movement on there. Okay, the LEM station. So we've got ourselves a new station here. The LEM. Yeah, it's a good one. Let's go ahead and put that right there. And let's go ahead and grab. Okay, so we've got a couple limbs here, and we're going to talk about how this kind of works. I'm not super familiar with this. During the playtest, these were kind of like, they would kind of like disappear. So we've got movement, combat, and survival. Now, you get upgrades for things as you do things.
You liked 20th century cinema.
Oh. You cannot level up over level set 45 in early access. Okay, so level 45 is our max. So we can only get to these levels here. That's unfortunate. Now, movement, level 9, combat, level 8, and then survival. So this tells you where they unlock. Now, what you can do in those, as far as I know, is this is where you put in reduces revive time by 50%. That's not going to help me here because, well, it's just not going to help me here. Life Giver, increase max health by 25. So we can put that in here. And then we could put in, we're going to increase firearm swap speed by 35%. And then once we get a movement upgrade, we can put in the increases stamina regen by 20% as well. But I think that's it. Do we have to like hit apply? Or is that it? Increase firearm swap speed. Ooh. That feels snappier. So yeah, there we go. Life Giver. Increase max health by 25. What is my... Oh yeah, my health. It is now 25 higher, and I am 25 lower. Can I use this to regenerate? No. Choose profession. I'm the scientist. Okay, you can't heal there. I kind of thought it was a healing station, but we have a healing, you know, thing. So there we go. Let me go ahead and drop those back off. The life giver one, greater resurrector. I don't play multiplayer, so I don't really need that specifically. Awesome. All right, things are going well. I like this. We've got our first iron ingot mine, titanium ingot. Is it titanium ingot? It's gotta be a titanium ingot. It's titanium ingots. We got our titanium ingot mine going. We need to do the same thing with wolfram right there where that was. And there's another titanium thing over there as well. And another wolfram thing over there as well. So we've got things that we could tap into absolutely everywhere. Alrighty, I think that is going to end it for this episode. I feel like we got a lot done. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, all the fun things. Next episode, we're going to do a little bit of the same, but also more because we built that factory together. It was fantastic. It's just a super basic thing. We're going to do the same thing basically with that one, that one, that one. We'll probably hit up this one next. And then once we have those two, we'll go ahead and start moving into building all of the intermediary things and stuff and items and getting storages going and all that stuff. So we'll actually do some actual factory building next time and not just, you know, basic resource harvesting and ingot smelting. So exciting stuff. But yeah, thanks again for coming out. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.